Hey everybody, how's it going? The Johnny Cage here, back with more Pokemon Leaf Green. This time around, we have gotten off of the SS Anne, and we are making our way onto Lieutenant Surge. We're going to pick up our third badge. I can't believe I totally forgot about this part. In my last video, I was saying, oh man, we're going to go right to the Rock Tunnel, right to Lavender City, on to Celadon, and for some reason, I completely forgot about the fact that I need to fight Lieutenant Surge. But this should be pretty quick. I'm feeling pretty comfortable with the level of all my Pokemon. Let me just equip Bulbasaur here with Cut. He's got it. Let's see what I should... Might as well take away Tackle. That would make the most sense, considering, you know, the accuracy and the power of the move. Just makes sense to do that. Finally get rid of Tackle. Make Bulbasaur a bit more of a complete Pokemon, if you will. So let's get on with this fight. I'm feeling pretty good, like I said. I think that the levels of my Pokemon are up there. I can't wait to get some new ones. Now I'm kind of getting addicted to this whole wanting to get new Pokemon on my team kind of thing and level them up and experience them if I haven't before as a team member. So for those of you unfamiliar with Lieutenant Surge and how his gym works, you have to hit 2 of these baskets to open up a door that leads to Lieutenant Surge himself. But first we've got to take out 3 trainers just because it's easier that way. Try to put my Pikachu, his Pikachu, up against my Neko-kun. We'll just bite him to death. Damn paralysis from touching him. And you know, it's like random, that paralysis too, that he just has. It's like a special ability that a Pikachu has. Some other electric Pokemon have that as well. But it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't, and you never know when it is, and paralysis is just a really annoying thing to have to deal with. So, whatever. We'll bring out Turd the ground Pokemon, my Diglett. He should do just fine against these electric Pokemon. That's another reason I'm not worried, is I've got my Sandslash and a Diglett now up against a variety of electric Pokemon. I really shouldn't have too much of a problem with them whatsoever. But how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing great. It's a rainy day here in the Chicagoland area, but that does not affect me whatsoever because I've got Pokemon to play, and that makes me a happy person. But now what doesn't make me a happy person is I've got to switch my Neko-kun out for my Nosybonk. But I do like my Drowsing quite a bit. He's a really awesome Pokemon, I'm finding. But I don't know how long I'm going to have him on my team, unfortunately, because there's so many poor Pokemon to go through. I'm a little bit further than this in actuality from this video. In reality, I'm further along. You know, I recorded this bit about a week ago, and now I'm doing the dub-over of it today. So all in all in the game, I'm a bit further, but that doesn't mean that, you know, give me all the suggestions you have for Pokemon you want to see me play with, that you want on my team, that you want me to use, because I am more than happy to give in to any and all demands that my subscribers have for me, because you guys are the best, and I love doing what you guys ask me to do, because I like to see people happy. I'm a generous kind of person like that. Just like I'm gonna show how happy I am about fighting this Magnemite. I'm so happy, Magnemite. So happy I could just dig right into you. Bam! Take that. Instant kill. That's what I like to see. Taking care of these damn Magnemites. I still say Magnemite's one of the strangest, like, Pokemon of all. I don't know what they were thinking when they came up with him. I mean, everything else looks like it, like, in some sort of weird fantasy world, it could exist in nature, because they kind of look animalish, but not so much Magnemite. He looks like some sort of an atrocity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that. Atrocity. Take old man troll here. When I was in the army, he was a hard taskmaster? Does that mean that you were trained by Lieutenant Surge? Because you look a lot older than Lieutenant Surge is, so that's kind of confusing, but I'm going to try not to worry about that. And at least you're not one of those old men that's got a bunch of fire Pokemon, which seems to be the Pokemon fetish of old man across the world, as we saw on the SS Anne, as everyone had to have them for some reason. But alright, Sandslash taking out Pikachu. Unfortunately, he gets paralyzed, but whatever. Gentleman Tucker, that's all he had. So now we need to find out the basket that's got the switch in it. And the cool thing about the basket is that once I find it, the second switch is going to be, ooh, there it is. So now the second switch is either going to be to the left or on top. And bam, there it was on top. When you find the first one, then the second switch is always north, south, east, or west of that first switch. So if it's in the middle row, like if it's in the exact middle, it can be a real pain. You might have to take a while. I got kind of lucky there that I was able to find it so quickly and not have to go back and forth. I know I've spent probably like close to 5 minutes before trying to figure out that little puzzle, if you want to call it a puzzle. It's still a guessing game when it comes down to it. But if you get in a situation like that where there's only 2 possibilities, then you might get through it a little faster. So quick heal of the Pokemon right there. That's Sadistic Nurse Joy, who just loves to see my Pokemon suffer. But let's get back into this gym and let's take care of this crazy Lieutenant Surge. I always figured him to be the American of the gym leaders. It just makes sense. It's like, in America, like a Bandit Keith kind of thing. But that's what he always comes across to me as being as. As I approach him, very cautiously, obviously. Ooh, gotta be ready. I think I'm gonna start this match out with. Should I go with Turd? No, I'm just gonna go with Sandslash. He should be fine. He might be able to handle this whole thing by himself, actually. So, yeah, he gives me these little words about how he enjoys beating up small children. Small robotic Terminator children like I am. No need to eat or sleep for me. Oh no, I'm a Pokemon battling machine. Always have been, always will be. So let's scratch this Voltorb. Actually, I said that Magnemite's a weird one to be showing up in nature, but then again, I'm fighting a big red ball right now who's very unhappy. Probably because he doesn't have a mouth or ears or any sort of senses other than sight. But, oh man, he actually gave me a tough fight right there. But we took him down nonetheless. It's about to use Pikachu. We'll use a different Pokemon. I don't think so. I'm gonna try to stick it out here. See what we can do. I should be able to take Pikachu down in 2 hits. Oh, I'm paralyzed now. I hope that doesn't kill me. Using Double Team to raise his evasiveness. Shouldn't be a problem. We'll just try to scratch again. Ah, damn, Quick Attack. Quick Attack is a good move, though. Not a miss. Damn evasion. Quick Attack is a good move, though. It's not very good as far as damage dealing is concerned, but it gets the first shot in all the time, and it can be definitely worth having much later in the game, if you ask me. It's worth keeping. About to use Raichu. I think we'll switch it up this time, though. Go with good old Turd. The Turd versus Raichu fight you've been waiting for. Here you go. Give the people what they want. So we'll start out with Magnitude here. Oh wow, that was a rough one. Magnitude 7. Is it not? It's not an instant kill, but it does a great deal of damage. We'll try it again. Oh, using the Super Potion. Oh, that cheap. Lieutenant Surge. But what about Magnitude 9? Can you handle that? No, you cannot. You are dead. Lieutenant Surge, you've just been caged. Oh yeah. I think that's gonna be my new saying whenever I beat a gym leader. It's so ridiculous. Just like Pokemon. But anyhow, we've beaten Lieutenant Surge. We have finally gotten our 3rd badge. Take this, kid. You're special. Gives us TM34, which has Shockwave in it. We'll probably give that to some later on electric Pokemon. But that pretty much sums it up for this episode. Taking on that 3rd gym leader. Next time, for sure. Now I have my my actions in order. We're gonna go through the rock tunnel onto Celadon City right after I'm done healing up over here. I'll be on my way. I'll see you guys later on. This has been the Johnny Cage. Subscribe, comment, like if you have not. I will see you guys next time.